Welcome back to the Chemistry of Life, where we delve into the fascinating intersections of healthcare, beauty, and science. Today, we're covering a topic that often flies under the radar but is very important. I'm your host Rudransh, and we will be talking about harmful effects of chemicals in cosmetics. Next, I want to ask you about phthalates. What are phthalates? Where are they used, and how do they harm us?
So basically, phthalates are present in your fragrances.
Okay.
So again, they are harmful for our system. They again interrupt the endocrine system. So I would say we generally say that phthalates create a lot of disturbance in our endocrine system. When you inhale it, it may also give a lot of harmful effect into your respiratory system. Yeah.
Okay, so if you're smelling someone's fragrance, that's bad for you.
If it contains phthalates, yes.
I see. And often when people apply fragrances, they apply moisturizer around their neck.
Okay.
So is that just for projection, or is that also useful in protecting you from absorbing the chemicals in the fragrance?
So generally people, you must have also heard, a lot of people moisturizer and Vaseline they use.
Yeah.
So basically the reasoning why people are using this, they're thinking that the fragrance would stay for longer, right? But they are actually, by this system, they are making the phthalates enter the system more radically.
Okay.
It's getting into the system, it is penetrating with that Vaseline or that moisturizer, and again it's giving that harmful effect. So I think we should make sure that whatever fragrances you buy, whatever products you buy should be phthalates free. So there are a lot of brands producing that.
So the Vaseline does not actually protect you from the chemicals in the fragrance.
They actually, why they use a Vaseline? So that it stays for longer. If I'll tell you a technique, if you just take a little of your perfume, pour it in a Vaseline, churn it well, apply it on your hands, you'll see it stays for longer.
Yeah.
Right? So that is what is the wrong way. If your fragrance contains phthalates, then you are again hampering your own skin and system.
Next thing I wanted to ask is, are fragrance oils good for you?
Okay, so fragrance oil again should be phthalate free, but they are they are good for you. There are certain fragrances which come, like if you talk about vanilla, you talk about frankincense, you talk about peppermint. They are plant derivatives.
Okay.
So there are certain essential oils which are very good for your system.
I see.
So you must have heard what are essential oils.
Yeah.
So essential, if you want to do this thing, better you mix an essential oil and then apply it.
Okay.
Because essential oils you cannot use directly, because those are really harmful if you use them directly on your skin. It's better if you mix it with certain lotions and then you also get the fragrance of that particular thing, and yet those are phthalates free.
See, since recently fragrances have become really popular among young men, do you have any message for people when buying fragrances?
Avoid buying synthetic fragrances. Go ahead with the fragrances which are organic and they contain, they are made up of essential oils. Like there are certain fragrances with oud, vanilla, tobacco vanilla, So those again, which are formed they are derived from a natural ingredient, are always better.
Okay, so you would prefer fragrances with more of a natural scent than a fragrance with an artificial scent?
Again, your synthetic fragrance again contains phthalates. So the artificial means synthetic, created in laboratory, right? You will say organic also, it's in the laboratory,
Yeah.
but you have to understand the fact that organic is again a kind of an essential oil, or it derived from that particular thing, again, and that should be phthalate free. That is more important.
I see.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for tuning into today's podcast. I hope you learned a lot of things, because I for sure did. And I hope this helps you be more careful when purchasing chemical products or any cosmetic products for that matter.